What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Please subscribe here and please follow me on Instagram at RussoLifts in case something happens to this channel. You can follow, message me, interact with me directly, and there's daily content on there. Hope to see you guys on Instagram. Enjoy.
Alright, let's get to it. What is up, everyone? It is Russo. I hope everyone is doing well, and if you're just stopping into the channel, I hope you check out some of my other videos after and possibly subscribe if you like my shit. But today we are going to be talking about 1,3-dimethylamine, the iconic ingredient in the old school pre-workouts, and I'm going to give you my personal experiences on it and, in my opinion, the pros and cons of 1,3-dimethylamine. Now, 1,3-dimethylamine, or DMAA, as it is called for short, and I can't pronounce it fast, DMAA, whatever, you know. Basically, the reason there's so much controversy around it is the deaths of the soldiers who took it, and they took the original Jack 3D formula, which had it in it. And at the time, there were a bunch of pre-workouts that had it in it, as it was a legal ingredient, and like all the pre-workouts had it in it, but Jack 3D was the most hype around the ingredient. And basically, a bunch of soldiers took way over the recommended amount and tried to do cardio on it. Now, when I get to the cons of this ingredient, you'll understand why I don't really get why you would want to do cardio on it, let alone a fitness running test or whatever they had to do in the heat. Like, whatever, okay? I'm not judging, but that was just not a smart move. But DMAA is by far my favorite pre-workout ingredient for a few reasons. Number one, it hits hard, and that first time you take DMAA, like, plan a really PR deadlift, PR squat, PR bench, like plan some epic workout for your first DMAA scoop, because it is great. And it's really diminishing returns, because a con is basically your system builds up to it so fast and starts getting used to it, and it stops working basically very, very quickly. And basically, I know this is the one I just recently took, has 75 milligrams of DMAA in it. And I work out every day, so I take that every day, which is probably not the greatest idea, but basically after the first like 5 workouts, then it's the DMAA I really can't feel it anymore and have to up the dose of the pre-workout. So that's a con. Another con would be blood pressure definitely goes way up. So if you have high blood pressure, this is the #1 ingredient to stay away from, because yeah, your blood pressure goes way up. So if I do deadlifts over a set of like 2, I am gasping for air after, and that is because the DMAA has jacked up my blood pressure so much. So in my opinion, like doing anything over like a light walk is just really stupid on DMAA, and you're asking, your heart's gonna be at like over 180 beats a minute if you're trying to sprint or run or whatever. And I'm a former long distance runner, and I've tried caffeine pre-run, and it just ruins your runs because you want your blood pressure to be really low. That's why long distance runners have really good cardiovascular systems, and the whole key is to have a really low resting heart rate even when you're running. So don't take that for cardio, don't take that for weight loss. Take it for like a big squat PR, a big deadlift PR, a big bench PR, or a day like you need intense focus, intense energy. So the pros, I would say, just in this quick little review, is intense energy, intense focus. I think the biggest thing you can take away from it to know that you're taking DMAA is that tunnel vision focus. It's intense, it's great, and really there's no other ingredient besides like picotropin. I really like the picotropin in the original Mr. Hyde formula. That kind of gave me a similar feel, but nothing really beats DMAA. that first few times. Now, it does wear off really quick, and your body starts getting used to it, and you start needing more and more, and increasing the dosage, again, isn't really that smart. So, in my opinion, the theoretically best way to use a DMAA product is to have another pre-workout, maybe a caffeine or even a pump product, and use that as like your main pre-workout if you take pre-workout a lot. If you don't take pre-workout a lot, and on the days you take pre-workout, like it's a big day, then by far, try out a DMAA pre-workout. Original, or the new Angel Dust formula has it in it. There's one called Trigger that has it in it, and there's the Mesomorph. I've taken the old Jacked, I've taken Triggered, I've taken Mesomorph, I've taken the original Angel Dust, and I've taken one other one that has it in it. I don't know which one has the most. I'm sure there's some crazy, like, very small pre-workout company out there that has a ton of it in it, but again, I think 75 to 100 mg is plenty of DMAA to work with there. You're gonna get the crazy energy, crazy focus. And you definitely crash after, which in my opinion is good, because I hate when I take a high caffeine pre-workout and I come home and can't sleep. When I take Mesomorph, 3 hours later the DMAA is out of my system, there's not a lot of caffeine in there, I can go right to sleep. If I take, well, let's say Mr. Hyde, old formula, which has like 405 mgs of caffeine in it, and if I take that before 5 o'clock or after 5 o'clock, then I'm gonna have issues sleeping. So again, that's like a trade-off. Maybe you don't like crashing after, but I never really crash after pre-workouts. It's always like I just come back down. It's not like, you know, it's not like, you know. So again, pros: intense focus, intense energy. There's really nothing to compare to the original DMAA pre-workout. So in my opinion, if you don't have obnoxiously high blood pressure or, you know, any heart issues in your family, I say definitely give it a try on a big day. Again, like I said, you build up a tolerance to DMAA really quick. Cons are it really increases your blood pressure, and you definitely crash afterwards. Hopefully that answers some questions about DMAA. And I hope that answers some questions about DMAA. I get a lot of questions about it in the DMs, like what do you think, why is it so good? I'm a big stimulant fan, and this is by far one of the best stim ingredients out there. And there are a couple other ones I like, and maybe I'll go over them in another video, but by far the king is 1,3-dimethylamine for pumps. So please comment your experiences down below with DMAA, and I will see you in my next one.